Top 10 Greatest American Legends and Mysteries. From the mountains of the Appalachians to the deserts of the Southwest, America is full of stories that defy explanation. Legends passed down through generations. Mysteries that remain unsolved. Tales that blur the line between history and myth. What happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Did Bigfoot really roam the forests? Who was D.B. Cooper? And where did he disappear to? Today, we're counting down the top 10 greatest American legends and mysteries. Stories that continue to captivate, frighten, and inspire curiosity in Americans of all ages. 10. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, 1587. In 1587, more than 100 English settlers established a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. The governor, John White, returned to England for supplies, but when he came back 3 years later, the colony had vanished. All that remained was the word Croatoan carved into a post. No bodies, no sign of struggle. Historians have debated for centuries. Did they integrate with local native tribes? Were they killed by conflict or disease? Or did they attempt a desperate journey elsewhere? The mystery of Roanoke remains one of the oldest unsolved disappearances in American history, and a chilling reminder of how fragile early colonial life could be. 9. The Legend of Bigfoot. From the forests of the Pacific Northwest to the Appalachian Mountains, there are tales of a creature so large, so elusive, that it seems almost impossible. Bigfoot. Witnesses describe a massive, hairy, bipedal creature, leaving enormous footprints and disappearing before anyone can get close. Over decades, photographs, videos, and hair samples have been presented, but none have been conclusive. Is Bigfoot real? Skeptics say hoaxes and misidentifications explain most sightings. But for believers, the forests still hold a secret. Bigfoot isn't just a monster story, it's a modern legend that taps into our fascination with the wild and unknown. 8. The Mystery of D.B. Cooper, 1971. On November 24, 1971, a man hijacked Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. Dressed in a suit and tie, he handed a note to a flight attendant claiming he had a bomb. He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. After the ransom was delivered, he jumped from the plane over the Pacific Northwest and vanished. Decades later, no confirmed trace of Cooper has ever been found. The FBI conducted the longest-running investigation in its history, but the case remains unsolved. Was he a professional skydiver? Did he survive the jump into the dense forests? The story continues to inspire speculation, podcasts, and amateur sleuths hoping to crack one of America's greatest unsolved crimes. 7. Area 51 and UFO sightings. In the Nevada desert, a top-secret military base has captured imaginations for decades. Area 51 is officially a testing site, but rumors about UFOs, alien technology, and government cover-ups abound. Reports of strange lights, mysterious aircraft, and government secrecy have made Area 51 a magnet for conspiracy theorists and extraterrestrial enthusiasts. From the Roswell incident in 1947 to recent Pentagon-confirmed UFO sightings, Americans have long been fascinated with the possibility that we are not alone, and that the truth might be hidden in plain sight. 6. The Salem Witch Trials, 1692. In 1692, the small town of Salem, Massachusetts, descended into fear, paranoia, and hysteria. Accusations of witchcraft led to the trial and execution of 20 people, mostly women, and the imprisonment of many others. What triggered the panic? Was it religious fanaticism, social tension, or mass hysteria? The Salem witch trials became a dark chapter in colonial American history, demonstrating how fear and suspicion can spiral out of control. Today, Salem is famous for its witch museums and Halloween celebrations, but the true story remains a cautionary tale about justice, fear, and human nature. 5. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart, 1937. Amelia Earhart was one of the most famous aviators in the world. In 1937, she attempted to circumnavigate the globe, but somewhere over the Pacific Ocean she vanished. Her plane was never found. Numerous theories emerged: crash landing on an uninhabited island, capture by Japanese forces, or survival under a false identity. Earhart's disappearance captivated the globe. She became a symbol of courage, adventure, and mystery, a pioneer whose final journey remains one of the greatest unsolved stories of the 20th century. 4. The Bermuda Triangle. Stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, the Bermuda Triangle is infamous for mysterious disappearances of ships and planes. Legends speak of compasses spinning wildly, sudden storms, and entire crews vanishing without a trace. While scientists point to natural explanations like rogue waves and magnetic anomalies, the lore persists. From Flight 19 in 1945 to modern reports, the Bermuda Triangle has become a cultural icon, a place where the ocean holds secrets we may never understand. 3. The legend of Alcatraz escapes. Alcatraz, the infamous island prison in San Francisco Bay, was considered inescapable. Yet dozens of men tried, and 3 inmates disappeared in 1962. Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin. They fashioned dummy heads to fool guards and escaped through a vent. Their bodies were never found. Did they drown? Did they live to freedom on the mainland? The mystery fuels endless speculation, documentaries, and films. Alcatraz's legend endures because it asks a simple question: can the impossible really be done? 2. The Curse of Oak Island. In Nova Scotia, Canada, lies Oak Island, said to hide treasure of unimaginable value. For over 200 years, treasure hunters have tried to find it, and many have died or gone bankrupt in the process. Pits, booby traps, and cryptic symbols have been discovered. Some say pirate treasure, others the Holy Grail or Shakespearean manuscripts. The Oak Island mystery captures the imagination because it combines danger, obsession, and the hope of unimaginable reward. A true treasure hunt that continues in the 21st century. 1. The Mothman of Point Pleasant, 1960s. In the 1960s, the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, reported sightings of a creature with glowing red eyes and massive wings. They called it the Mothman. Locals linked the sightings to strange events and disasters, most notably the collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, which killed 46 people. Some saw the creature as an omen, a warning of doom. Whether Mothman was real, a hoax, or a collective psychological phenomenon, the legend persists. Point Pleasant celebrates it with statues and festivals, keeping the mystery alive for generations. Legends and mysteries have always been a part of American culture. They reflect our fears, our hopes, and our fascination with the unknown. Some stories are based in fact, some in folklore, and some remain unsolved. But all of them remind us that history is never just about dates and events. It's about the stories we tell, the mysteries we chase, and the legends that endure. America is a land of secrets and surprises, and the more we explore its history, the more mysteries we uncover. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And stay tuned, because the American past is full of more legends, myths, and mysteries just waiting to be uncovered.